What is up, guys? It's Sky, and I'm bringing you a new video where I'm jumping on an empty server on Sinai Desert, and I wanted to talk about effective switching. And most people know what switching is. You turn toward your opponent, and you change directions after you pass them and turn out of view. But I've seen a lot of videos about switching on the internet, and they're all very vague. And they all seem to say that you just gotta react to the situation, and that's kind of true. That's very true. But I've been working on ways to really have more structure in my flying. So basically, I want to have some more structure when I fly. So I've been working in empty servers a lot and working on kind of the methodology for switching, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now, there's three parts in a loop where I like to switch. You have the top switch, where you switch at the top of the loop. Bottom switch, where you switch at the bottom of the loop. And those are the most basic and easiest to kind of visualize. And especially in public servers, all you need to do is top switch, and you'll probably get the advantage on whoever you're dogfighting. Just top switch, and you'll probably look down and see him kind of doing just some random spins. Now, Sinai Desert is great if you want to jump on and just practice, because the mountains, it really lets you stay oriented. Like a mount like St. Quentin Scar, it can pretty much just look like just fields of green, and it's really easy to kind of lose your bearings. But Sinai Desert is nice for just jumping on and practicing. So you have the top switch and the bottom switch, and that's all well and good, but it's not going to be enough to really vary your maneuvers, to be really unpredictable. So that's where the middle switch comes in, and the middle switch is a lot tougher, because in the middle of the loop, you're also not only concerned with turning left or right, but you're also concerned with going up or down. So I'll try to make an example here. So I'll follow a top switch up with a middle switch. Top switch, middle switch, turn to the right, go up. Top switch, turn to the left. So that's kind of how I combo it. And obviously, whenever you switch, you want to do it after you turn toward your opponent and pass them. Like for instance, you'll top switch toward your opponent here, and then maybe your opponent is here, go to the right, go up, top switch, turn toward your opponent, go to the left, go up, top switch. So I like to stay toward higher altitude, because say you switch here and you get angled on your opponent. Well, you're always at an advantage if you have an altitude advantage on your opponent. For instance, you could also top switch, middle switch, go down to the right, bottom switch, middle switch, left and up, top switch to the right. So you can go down, and you need to be able to go down to keep yourself from being too predictable. But staying at a higher altitude is generally advantageous, and especially in public matches. In public matches, you're not going to have great dogfighters, so just a couple moves here, like for instance, just a little top switch to the right, and then a middle switch to the left, go up, and then switch again, and you'll probably look down and see your opponent just doing some random loops. So work on those things. I might make a kind of a dogfight practice vlog series where I kind of just show you what I'm working on at the time, because I'm kind of overhauling my whole piloting technique in general, because I want to get better, and I've been spending a lot of time in empty servers. So I mean, I just kind of divide my time between empty servers and public matches. But a lot of times in public matches, you're not gonna get that much better after a certain point, because Battlefield 1 is still it is kind of a casual game right now, and there's a lot of people that kind of don't really know what they're doing. So a lot of times for me, the best work comes when I jump on an empty server. So maybe I'll turn this into a series. I don't know, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful.